Okay, well, so apparently my last recording was 16 minutes, and I didn't mean it for it to be that. So basically, buy full Ganodermic and a Polypore staff. Polypore staff, Ganodermic poncho, visor, leggings. You can bring a sign of death if you want, it helps you if you die. Any aura is recommended, and any ring is recommended. Now, I'm using just a staff and just anti-fires. I'm going to take a lot of damage, so if you want, you can buy a, a Dragonfire shield magic, so that way it boosts your magic, and you can also buy some sort of wand. I prefer Abyssal wand or a, where is it, fucking Treacherous wand. These are pretty cheap and they do a lot of damage, as you can see. They used to be like 5 mil, what the fuck. Anyways, you can bring a Beast of Burden, hold all your items if you want. They are allowed in there and they will not die. So, for the sake of not taking as much damage, I'm actually going to swap out this anti-fire for a super anti-fire, as I was taking like 1,850 per like hit, because I didn't have a shield and I didn't have a super anti-fire, so I was taking a lot of damage. Gonna redo this and make it quick, because I don't want to have to wait for this to upload so long. Alright, so you need to get a port serum. There's a quest over in Remington that you need to do to get into here. It's a 5-minute quest that basically just makes you run through tunnels. I'm not going to go over the whole aspect of the Royal Crossbow, as this isn't a guide to get the Royal Crossbow. Although I will mention it, I guess. The Royal Crossbow is a tier 80 weapon that is ranged and is really, really fucking powerful. If you have it, try to get Dragonbane bolts, as they do like wreck the fuck out of this bitch. By the way, if you ever need money, Materia Grotworms for lower levels is really good money as they drop runes. So basically, this is the bitch you need to go into, so you don't need a pot up in the door, you just go ahead and go in here. By the way, this is my ability bar, you can copy this if you want. I have my shark set to D, as it is my WASD that I use a lot, and it's just easy to not have to click food rather, so just press a button. Alright, so you need to protect from range and some sort of magic boosting ability, or prayer. You need to go ahead and pot up. So the first wave, you're going to, at the beginning you're just going to do DPS. Now you see right here it says, takes a deep breath. What you need to do, if you don't have super anti-fires, is find your way into the one slot that doesn't have fire. By the way, naturally, you want to stand right here, as this is the center of the room, and a fire wave also comes down right here. There's one right here that comes down that you have to step in, there's one right here, and there's one right here. This is the easiest to play. So basically what you're doing right now is you're just doing damage per second. See? You just don't even have to move. There are spirits that spawn throughout this entire fight. On wave 1 there are no spirits. When you kill this bitch, you're gonna click this right here. I can tank these, as I don't really need to worry about them. If you know that you're not gonna get past see right here it says purple. Basically what you do is when these things spawn, if you wait about half a second, you can walk over it. And what these tortured souls do is they spawn a little black circle on the ground that follows you. And if you bring that black circle over them, they actually did take the damage instead of you. I don't mean to do S, I mean to do D. So you're like right here, you wait half a second and then you walk over it. So you basically miss out on that 1,000 damage that you could have possibly taken. I'm just gonna go ahead and mess this bitch up for you guys, as I'm not really worried about this being a clean kill, more so just teaching you guys how to do it. So at first you click this Dragon altar, and then you don't have to move, but on wave 2 you click this one after you kill that bitch. So she changes consistency types. Right here it says she's more resistant to magic but weaker to physical damage. So if you're really having a hard time killing this fucking bitch, then bring hybrid weapons, so bring melee and mage, or melee and range, or range and mage. Don't really recommend it, as it's not really needed. I do need to eat food, however. By the way, when an artifact is not touched, when you have it clicked on it, it does summon these. fuck these guys. They spawn 2 at once on the second wave up here. So when an artifact is not touched, she will constantly spit out giant worms, which do not do enough damage for you to have to worry about them. Also, using Combust at the beginning of every kill is a damage over time, and it is really good for helping you get that extra DPS in. See, you just wait half a second, and then you worry about killing these. Alternatively, if you like I said, if you can't get past one of these, you can walk diagonal. Whoops, I fucked up on this one. You walk diagonal and you can't take damage. So if you're sitting here with a wall of fire coming towards you, you can do one of 2 options. You can run to the other side and get into the actual slot that won't damage you, or alternatively you can just walk forward and take damage 1 time rather than twice, or you can walk diagonal if you can and take no damage. Whoops. I usually tank all of these things, but I'm really not trying to die, or use up most of my sharks for that matter. I go through about 5 sharks per kill. So right now you're just doing DPS. At some point in time it will say down here in chat, you have to pay attention to chat. Okay, now pay attention. You see 4 of these fuckers spawn, which will instantly hit you for almost 5,000, 6,000 if you're not moving, I guess. So just walk underneath them. There's a tortured soul that spawns in either corner, and she starts screaming shit, talking about kill me now, kill me now. You need to kill her as fast as you can whenever she spawns, because if you don't, she actually freezes your screen for about 30 seconds, which is enough to pretty much KO anybody. Alternatively, you see in chat where she says gathers flames to pretty much extremely hot flames. If you're standing in the middle, you will take extreme damage. Even with super anti-fires, I take about 1,500 per second. But when you're standing off to the side, you only take about 750. I will recap this once I kill her. Alright, see now I've killed her. I just need to click this. And everything right here will die as soon as this is clicked. Okay. So 5 minutes and 21 seconds. Basically, in the shortest manner to say it possible, you just stand right here and kill her. And then when you click this one, you kill her again, and then you go to this one, kill her again, and then you go to this one, kill her again, and then this one, and this ends it. So when you click, after you click this one, that's the final wave. Anything else I'm missing? Oh, when the spirits spawn on wave 2, this one right here, she will spawn 1 that always spawns to your left, so then you just walk over it after a few seconds. Oops. I'll recap this when I get in here. On wave 3, which is the third one, she spawns 2, which spawn right here and right here. You just walk over either one. You can go up both ways. And on the last wave, she spawns 4 right here, right here, right here, right here. What you need to do is you need to walk diagonal. So if you're in the center, you can walk either diagonal. And that pretty much stops you from taking damage. On the last wave, though, you always want to make sure that you have at least 8,000 XP. She will always drop bones, hides, arrows, or bolts. Some kind of food, a Sarah Brew, a Super Restore, or Rocktails. Always take the Rocktails, as they pretty much give you more food to keep killing her without having to bank. And then some random drop. Snapdragon Seeds are not really worth it, but the first time I did this video, got Onyx Bolts for like 300k. So then you leave or you start again. That's pretty much it. That's all you need to know.